When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who choose to oppose his shield must yield. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Euroman movie report. This week I'm going to talk about the sequel to Marvel's Captain America the First Avenger, Captain America the Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier, of course, once again stars Chris Evans as Captain America, and this movie takes place after the events of the previous Marvel films, and there we have Chris Evans in the beginning of the film out jogging where he meets Sam Wilson, the later Falcon, and they talk about being war veterans and stuff like that. And then Captain America is summoned to go on a mission with Black Widow and S.H.I.E.L.D. to liberate this S.H.I.E.L.D. ship mobile satellite launch platform, and there they fight some heavily armed Algerian French pirates. But everything is not as it seems, because something is afoot, as one would say, and this Captain America discovers when he returns to America, where he is confronted by Nick Fury, once again played by Sam Jackson, and he tells him something is happening below the surface of S.H.I.E.L.D. and later Nick Fury is the victim of an assassination attempt by this mysterious character with a robotic arm and a Soviet star on this arm. And then things go into motion where we have the political leader of S.H.I.E.L.D., Alexander Pierce, played by Robert Redford, who brands Captain America a fugitive because he's hiding something for Nick Fury from S.H.I.E.L.D. And then Black Widow and Captain America, they have to go on the run to discover the truth behind why Nick Fury was assassinated. And they come across a military base in the middle of nowhere, the base where we're told that Steve Rogers trained before he became Captain America. And in this base there's this bunker, and in this bunker there's this 1960s, 1970s style computer room. And on this computer, it turns out that there's this human mind which has merged with the computer, and this mind belongs to none other than Armin Zola, who was in the first Captain America movie, played by Toby Jones, and he tells them some horrifying stuff about S.H.I.E.L.D. having been infected by Hydra. And this facility is of course destroyed by a missile strike from S.H.I.E.L.D. and then Black Widow and Captain America, they have to band together with other known characters in order to expose this treachery and then save the day. And of course I'm not going to go into more spoilers, but you should go watch the movie yourself. But acting-wise, Chris Evans, he does a much better job as Steve Rogers' Captain America in this film, and I guess that's after having played the character in now 3 films, he's getting more into the role. And Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, she has the nicest ass, I must say. It's great, and her Scarlett Johansson's stunt double for the fight scenes in this movie, she must be the toughest person ever, because those stunts look terrific in my opinion. And when we have Anthony Mackie as Falcon, it's Sam Wilson, and he's great. We saw him previously in Pain and Gain, and I must say that Anthony Mackie, he's a great actor, and he really fits into the Marvel universe, and I hope to see him in later Marvel films. And of course, Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, he has been in almost all the Marvel live-action movies as Nick Fury, and he does a great job as well, delivering his part very masterfully. And a surprise person to see in the Marvel universe is, of course, Robert Redford. Robert Redford, who we have seen in many other types of roles. It was... And here's a spoiler, but I guess people who have read the Marvel comics knows that Alexander Pierce is a villain. And it was interesting to see Robert Redford playing a villain. I haven't seen that before in any other movies, and he did that very well, so cheers to you, old man. So, and of course, this movie, of course, sets up for the Avengers 2, which releases in 2015, and you, of course, already know that in the credits there's a mid-credit scene and after the credits scene, which shows some stuff we are going to see in Avengers 2. But the funny thing is, and here's a small sidestep, you guys, of course, remember the Senator from Iron Man 2, who had this hearing in Iron Man 2 where he claimed that Tony Stark, Iron Man, was a threat to national security, and he wanted that America should control the Iron Man battlesuit. And the funny thing is, it turns out in this movie that particular senator, and I don't remember the actor's name, but I seem to remember him from some of those comedies in the 1980s. He is an agent of Hydra, and I think that's a bit funny, having the senator who called Iron Man Tony Stark a threat to national security being a threat to national security himself. But I guess it's somewhat, even in comics, life is somehow ironic. So if I'm gonna rate this film, the acting, the special effects, the story, the music, I didn't watch it in 3D because I didn't want to pay 20% extra. But I have heard that the fight scenes in 3D, they look good. But to rate this film, I will give it 6 out of 6 Coca-Cola bottles. So that's it. Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report signing off, and I'll see you in the next movie review. And don't forget, if you have liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch my other movie reviews, there's a link below in the description. And if you would like to donate to this show, you can go to PayPal and use the handle Euroman28 at gmail.com, and of course I have written that in the description as well. So I would personally like to be able to go out and buy a better camera and maybe build a studio so I can do these movie reviews more professionally. So if you would like to see that, then I would appreciate if you would maybe donate a small amount using my PayPal, but that's up to you, I guess. So that's it. Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report signing off, and I'll see you in the next movie review. Bye for now. God bless America.